Dominion Voting Systems wants to make sure that when the court case between them and Fox begins, that it has some exciting, spicy moments when it comes to testimony. And the interesting thing is Fox seems to agree with their strategy a little bit, which I would not have expected. So this is, I'll remind you, a $1.6 billion lawsuit having to do with the defamation that Dominion says they suffered from Fox and its hosts in the wake of the 2020 election. What Dominion wants to do is call Tucker Carlson, Sean Hannity, Laura Ingraham, Lou Dobbs, Bret Baier, Maria Bartiromo, Jeanine Pirro, and Dana Perino to testify at trial. So they want to get all of the main hosts who are helping to spread these lies and platform people who are spreading the lies and defaming Dominion. They want them to have to testify, and I'm assuming face questions about those text messages that I'm never gonna forget that we read. They also, by the way, want Abby Grossman, a former Fox News employee, suing the network right now, who says she was coerced into giving misleading testimony. They want Suzanne Scott, the Fox News chief executive, who is cited in many of those text messages, Raj Shah, a Fox Corporation executive, and Paul Ryan, the former US House Speaker who serves on the company's board of directors and has been attacked by the right wing, including Donald Trump, for his position at Fox many, many, many times. This jury trial is gonna begin on April 17th. And what's really interesting is that Fox also wants to call Baier, Bartiromo, Dobbs, Hannity, Pirro, Perino, and Scott as live witnesses. What's interesting about that, though, is I don't see any reference to Tucker Carlson. I don't know if maybe he said that he wouldn't, or they're more worried about the nation focusing again on him talking about how much he hates Donald Trump and desperately wants him to go away and how excited he was for Joe Biden to be president. I would assume if I were Tucker Carlson, I'd be worried about that. But JR, it looks like there's probably gonna be some testimony of these big figures.
Maybe, and also with the live ones, I'm not sure. I was thinking about how Fox wants them to be there live. I mean, I guess instead of closed door. I'm trying to see the differences. I'm not sure how the whole thing's gonna work out. Because sometimes people testify and we don't get to see it, right? But at this point, they want them out there. It seems like such an indication of how the television mindset works for Fox. Like everything that they were doing in the first place was to make money. And also, of course, support the conservative points of view and continue to promote those same politicians because they do help them also make money. It all goes back to that anyway. So I don't know if this is gonna turn to like some kind of show version of it, of the trial, and try to make it and promote it into the trial of the century, and we're gonna defend ourselves. It just might backfire on you. I'm not sure what it is that they expect to get from that, considering people know the kinds of communications that happened behind the scenes and the plans that they pulled. But if you want them out there talking about it now, after probably they have to truthfully testify, it might not be the flex that they're really looking for. So maybe there's something that they know or they have planned that I can't conceive, but it looks like they're digging the hole a little further for these guys. I don't know, that's a bad idea.
Look, it might be, so Fox is presenting this as like, this is a strong stance, we're gonna put forward our people. But for some of those people, they might be perfectly happy to see like Maria Bartiromo or Jeanine Pirro say something damning and then they take the blame. I don't know, from the point of view of like the ownership of Fox and everything. And by the way, they do want like Rupert and Lachlan Murdoch testify too. So it goes up to the top of Fox, but I don't know. I wonder if we're gonna get like a Tom from Succession type thing where they're like, man, if we can just put this on Maria Bartiromo, that would be real convenient.
Wasn't that part of what Abby Grossman was saying? She said they're trying, because she worked with Bartiromo at one point, and that was the setup to try and get the fall.
Exactly. It looks like maybe that plan is still in motion. So all the more reason to have Abby Grossman there.